we was running the job like, man, you ain't do what you're supposed to do in here. You get your ass whooped up here. You know what I'm saying?
Step in this bitch and I'm ready to work. No welling, yeah, that shit on my shirt.
Club Elite real quick.
Right.
So you got into doing Club Elite, like just going to parties and all that, right? So
Facts.
Was you the owner of Club Elite?
No, I was not the owner.
Who was the owner at the time?
The owner at the time was Doc Hayes.
Doc
Hayes, you know what I'm saying? Who I learned a lot from. You know what I'm saying? I had nothing bad to say. Let me say it right here. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot what to do and what not to do. Let me say that right there. That's why, and like I say, but I got a big homie who I'm not gonna speak of. That's why I love being a big homie. Because one of my big homies, who I'm not gonna speak of, because that's not his style. He don't wanna, he's a behind the scenes type dude. He's always back my play. So yeah, at the end of the day, a man with no plan plans to fail. Right. You can't win without a team, Slim. Anything you do, you gotta have a team with it. If you got the proper team, whether it's 3 solid men or 300 solid men, if you got solid men with you, Slim, you can't lose. You know what I'm saying? So at the time at Club Elite, I'm just doing the parties. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the owner, but I was the owner of Celebrity Inc. But I was a manager, and I was a promotional manager doing the parties. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how that started.
Okay. And, all right, so you leave, when did you leave Club Elite? Like what year was that?
So Club Elite, I'm gonna say this right here, man. When I first came on this, I was BustaMove, man. I mean, I'm known for like putting my hands, knocking niggas out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I'm known for that. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, a lot of dudes done tried me, and a lot of dudes done have not succeeded. I done had some good bump over the years too, though. It's about good 3 dudes I know gave me some solid bump. A little younger friend. Went down at Club Elite. I mean, I had one good one at the IHOP in Forestville with a younger friend, the Creek. He had a good solid bump. I had a good younger friend, 21st, had a good solid bump with me one time. It seemed like all the short youngers give me a little more bump than the tall younger. Them youngers, they be down cocky, strong as shit. But like I say, but I'm gonna pay homage with homage, dude. I hope y'all see this video, man. I'm paying homage, Sam. You youngers really did y'all thing, man. You know, the one out here, man. The one I had a good one out here. Man, young got the bump. We bumped so good. I got him up. I said, yo, let's go get a drink now, young. Your little ass is tired me the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, a lot of things happened. I wasn't running it always into the best of light. I didn't understand how to be an owner at the time. You feel what I'm saying? So I think, and that's what happened when I came from Club Elite as a manager, as a promoter, and I became an owner here in Martinis. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know.
So what year was that you stepped into Martinis?
Okay, so I stepped into Martinis, man. Let's say this right here, like, so let's say I got shot in like 2000, and yeah, I'm getting old, so don't mind me. I was about to say, when was Lil Kenny's birthday? You feel what I'm saying? When was Lil Kenny born? I got all these boys, so don't hard in my mind, hard in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking. I got shot in like 2013, I think. You feel what I'm saying? So right after that, man, a couple other things happened. Really, I wanted to buy Club Elite, but what happened was we had a zoning issue. You feel what I'm saying? So due to the zoning issue, because PG County, because when the old man was ready, was getting out the way, the PG County, you know, They don't play no games. You got to come correct here in PG County. Like right here in Martini, 725 Katy Drive, Fort Washington, Maryland, all our permissions legit. You feel what I'm saying? You got everything legit. So you know what I'm saying? So I want to say 13, I got shot. So maybe Club Elite might have ended 14. I bought Martinis in 16.
Okay.
So hold on, where we at? No, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I bought it in. I inquired about it in 16, trying to buy the old man out because I wanted to own it at the time. That was my father-in-law. I wanted to own it. So that was in 16 we inquired about it, and then 17, I was the full owner. Me and Big Reds, that's what I call my wife. We were the full owner right here. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm gonna say this right to all y'all, man. Like I say, I had nothing bad to say about Doc Hayes. You know, I learned a lot what to do and what not to do from him. You know what I'm saying? I would never badmouth him, but you know, he has nothing to do with Martinis. He don't own Martinis. Anyone in no business know, just because you once owned something, he don't own it now. You feel what I'm saying? This is all my blood, sweat, and tears. This is all my financial gain. This is all my capital that made this spot go. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my landlord, man. You know, the Katy family. You know, we right here on Katy Drive. Shout out to Big John Katy, my man Jason. You know, I got a great relationship with my landlord. Also, so much that I have a barbershop on this street as well called BustaMove Cuts. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah, I got a barbershop as well. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, man, you know, and what really made me want to buy it was, that, you know what I'm saying, it was a family-owned business. Our names was tied into it, and I didn't feel it was being ran correctly anymore. You feel what I'm saying? Now, to my defense, once I brought it, I didn't understand how to run it either. So, you know what I'm saying? So for the first 2 years I was running this joint real wild, man. I was running this bitch like Wild Wild West. Like this joint was Death Row Records. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No money, no nothing.
No, the money was being made.
Okay.
I had too much violence going on.
In the club.
In the club, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was I was running it as a Landover street nigga. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? When I brought it, I was just running it like it was a Landover nigga made it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand.
Had no security,
I had security, but my security was my good men. Shout out to my man Murder. You know what I'm saying? Murder was the head of my security. Shout out to my little cousin, man, Big Reese, right here from Oxon Hill. You know, I had cold-blooded convicts. I'm a convict. That's why when dudes mention BustaMove with guns, man, listen, Holmes, I don't own no gun. I'm a convicted felon. So all y'all keep saying, I bet his guns legit. What guns? I don't own no guns. Stop being hot ass niggas. I don't own no guns.
So real quick, finish up the Martinis shit real quick. So, all right, so you said you was running it wild. So when did you put it together like, man, I gotta, because you could have easily just went out of business, right? Years ago.
You know what, I could have.
What made you just feel like, all right, I gotta get a grip on this shit? What made you start running it better? And did you start seeing some successful nights in the Martinis?
Well, you know what I will say, Martinez was very successful because I had a lot, you know, like, me and you just meeting each other, but you know what I'm saying? We got a good mutual friend with the big homie Buddha. You know what I'm saying? Fat Buddha, my man. Shout out to Buddha, man. Dynamite cameraman, do his thing, man. You try and get some work, my man gonna make it happen for you. You know, I'm gonna plug my man every chance I can. My man Buddha, that's what I do. So, you know, it's always been good men to connect good men. You feel what I'm saying? So I always had solid dudes around me, so my men were supporting me. You know what I'm saying? But it was like they would support me, but then I would always, as I was getting the outsiders coming there, we was running the job like, man, you ain't do what you're supposed to do in here. You get your ass whooped up here. You know what I'm saying? And then that led to a lot of police coming through here. You know what I'm saying? That led to a lot of nonsense coming through here. And I think, man, you know, I really believe, man, like I say, let me give you my lineup, man. Let's back up, because when I dumped all my bread, man, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I dumped all my bread. That's why this joint can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And I am the owner now. You know what I'm saying? I'm the man of my household. I run my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm the man of my castle. I run my castle. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the CEO and owner of Martini Restaurant and Lounge. Beside me is my woman. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, without your partner, there's no success. Every person gotta have success. So we run this motherfucker how we supposed to now, and we making sure permits is right, everything. This is a black-owned business. That's a legit business. Shout out to Big Reds. So don't ever, like I say, I see a lot of sucker comments and shit like that being made. You dudes who don't even come up here no more. Like, stop what you doing, goofies. But I'm gonna say this right here. On another note, you know, my lineup was, I had familiar faces. Now let me back up. No, I didn't. I had Reaction every other Wednesday. I had Backyard every other Wednesday. I had What Band every Thursday. So it was Backyard twice a month and Reaction twice a month. I had Backyard, then I had What Band every Thursday. I had Still Familiar Faces every Friday. And we were still doing spot dates on Saturdays and things of that nature, whoever the fuck we really put in here. Then we had New Impressionz. Shout out to New Impressionz, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like I say, I got a lot of love for that band, but I also got a lot of hate for that band as well, because you know they are employing rats over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have rats and think, like I say, I'm not going to condone rat. And one thing about BustaMove, I'm not a yes man. So if a nigga's a rat or someone is somewhere where you do some foul shit and you know, you think I'm a sanction, I'm not. I'm gonna call an ace, a spade, and I don't care who like it. But like I say, man, you know, the New Impressionz band is one of the most talented bands that I've ever seen in my life, man. You know what I'm saying?
So who your top 5 go-go bands?
Top 5 go-go bands, hands down, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm biased, man. I mean, I'm a JY from Landover. So JY, Landover and Bury Farms, we're like brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Farms was our city for the hood in DC, and the city niggas from the Farms loved us. Landover niggas, like, cause Blackpool, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was over there. They was over there in Parkchester over the farm. They would overcome out Kent Lane to see Pool. We would go out there to go see BU. So that was love. So I'm gonna go JYB. I gotta go after that. I gotta go JYB. I'm gonna put What Band and Northeast Groovers as two bands together. Cause like I say, due to my man Rockin' Rob, my man Smoke, my man Stomp Dog, Rapper Dude, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it was a lot going with that. So I'm gonna go Junkyard. I'm gonna go Northeast Groovers and What Band, but then I'm gonna combine them as one band. Then I'm gonna go Backyard. And then I'm gonna say this right here, man. At the end of the day, man, real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm older, but I'm gonna say this right here. I'm a TCB fanatic. I love my man Bo. Shout out to my man Bo. Me, Bo, and Ro, man. My man Ro from KDY. You know what I'm saying? That's my good man. That was always my man, son. We always had love for each other. Me, Bo, and Ro come up in this go-go game together as young as together, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, TCB makes my top 5, even though they're on the bounce beat side, they make my top 5 because at the end of the day, Slim, it was really, they were pioneers in go-go. They really gave a sound that's still going to this day. And I feel like go-go is in a bad state right now, but I feel like if TCB, No Pressure Reaction, you know what I'm saying, keep going, man, it'll pay the way, man. It'll pay the way for the big actions, you know what I'm saying, the real lives, you know what I'm saying, the drama squads, you know what I'm saying.
So you was more of a go-go head coming up, you know, and we all love go-go.
Facts.
It's in our blood.
Facts.
But you know, some of us rap heads and some of us go-go heads. You was the go-go head. Okay, you was the go-go head. Speaking of that go-go, you went on live. We saw you going live, and you was what? Who was that? You was on live, one of your go-go.
Oh, the dude, Pretty D, Devon, aka Pretty D. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Me and Devon, man, we got a weird history. You know what I'm saying? We go back, man. We got to a little altercation, man. You know, you know what I'm saying? Man, respect, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say I got the best of him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say this right here. But I respect that he a man and Shorty never folded. You know what I'm saying? He a little over the top, but he ain't never been a sucker. That's one thing I will give him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You was talking about somebody paperwork you was exposed.
I was exposed to Jody P, the real Jody P. Yeah, Jody, man. Jody is a bass player. He was once a bass player for TCB, and then he went over to New Impressionz, man. You know what I'm saying? This case is over with, man. I took the case over to trial, man. Up here, man, you know, we had an incident where, I won't go into the full incident, but I'm gonna say this right here. Had a little altercation up here where things got out of hand, man. You know, when things got out of hand, people real live, you know, guns came into play. When guns came into play, people got shot, people got shot at. There was a lot of things going on. It was just melee that night, you know what I'm saying? And when things like, when that type of thing right there happened, I'm a firm believer of is, man, you keep it to the streets or you let it go. You know what I'm saying? You never put the peoples in our business if you make a bad decision. Never put the peoples in our business, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, the dude Jody P, man, I guess he's not, I mean, he's playing like as if he's a street dude, but he's not. He didn't keep it to the streets, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he thought that was in my blood, but that's not in my blood, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And as a CEO and owner, I understand why certain owners will put the peoples in their business because you're an owner, you want to keep your business ran correctly, but as a street dude who happened to be a club owner, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I didn't want to do that because for one, that ain't my pedigree. I ain't putting the peoples in my business. I'm gonna let it go or we're gonna deal with it, especially when no one lost their life. But it was a bad situation. But the dude Jody P, man, you know, I had 3 witnesses on my case, you know what I'm saying? It was the victim, that was TJ. You know what I'm saying? It was his sister, which I can respect that. That's his blood sister. You know, her brother took an L that night and she didn't like that. So, you know, she's a civilian. A civilian can go testify and go to the police. But when you say you a street dude and you come from that club, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But Jody P was the first one to go down Barlow Road and write that statement on me and my man. And everybody failed to realize, you know, I'm talking about just because you retract your statement and I ain't get washed up behind it, that don't mean you ain't hacks. Like they ran in my house, they locked me up twice. They killed my 2 dogs, like they killed my pit bulls. Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like my dogs was like my kids, Holmes. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So just because, you know, you didn't wash me up, don't mean you ain't tell. So what I had, you know, so basically when I spoke about it on my podcast, it got back to Devon and Shorty, he gonna do what he gonna do. So he spoke about it, and then we just woke the dragon. We just shook the tablecloth off, and we went from there. And I let it be known. One thing about me, I stand on law. Law is law. So what I did was, because one thing about BustaMove, I'm gonna go get you facts. You feel what I'm saying? So what I did was, everybody didn't know I was gonna do that. I went and got all the paperwork on it, and I let it be known. His statement, what he did, what he said, how it went down, and he know what he did. That's why he really don't want to respond to it. And like I say, from me to him, Holmes, I don't mean you no harm. Don't send me back to jail. I don't mean you no harm, Slim. I'm just keeping law. I'm calling it what it is. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to know, just because you don't wash a man up and a man don't get 100 years, don't mean that you're not hot. Don't mean that you didn't tell. You know what I'm saying?